Hello everyone, this is Enzo Eigen from the Alliance for Loki, and this is our fourth war against the Rogue 30. I don't know if we've ever played them before, and so this is always an interesting matchup when you have someone new. So I'm running Path 7 here. I have a really cool all rank 3 team. I have Doom, Magneto, and Vision, all rank 3, all super powerful champions. So I'm really excited for this war, just to get to use them all. For this first war, I put on just sort of a medium boost. Probably should have gone and done the whole 6-hour boost, but I wasn't sure about my fight schedule. So this first fight I do often, it's kinetic transference against Blade, and Vision's amazing here just because of course I can really control his power. So big SP2 takes a lot of his power away. Then it's sort of slow played just a little bit. You see I don't finish the combo there just so I can get him to a bar of power, but then I get my bar of power and he's drained. And now again I'm just going to sort of play it a little more casually, and then I get my second bar of power, my synthesis. I probably could have played it even slower, but I wasn't too worried about this fight. And then I get the big power drain, which does 12,000 damage to him. And then once again now, very close to the end of the fight, one more power drain, and I thought that would kill him, but it didn't. So I just finished him off with a combo, and then once again, OG Vision, so strong in AW, love playing with him. And so that was my first fight. The second fight, I really foolishly put on Mystic Dispersion. I sort of had forgotten that this node, the only way you can gain power is by Matador, so when they throw their specials. Still, Doom is so powerful that it should make a difference, but I wasted basically 5 points and probably another like 4 in Limber to get Mystic Dispersion. Started going slow here first, just was a little worried about his shrugging off my my stun, and I didn't really see it the first time, so I was just sort of playing conservative just because I wasn't sure if I'd actually triggered it or not. And so now at this point in the fight, you know, it's going well. I'm a little worried about him throwing his SP3. I actually tried to steal some of his power, but that doesn't work off, and luckily he throws his SP2. The only thing good about my SP1 is it does steal his power gain, so I can sort of stop his power when I need to. You know, the fight's going fine. I don't think I've played this particularly well, but so far nothing drastic has happened. You see right here is down 5%. He throws the SP2 again. I block it. I mean, again, Doom is so strong, even blocking those attacks, I've hardly taken any damage, and it's over. I did have a third fight on this path. I have the shared fight, the Cosmic Ghost Rider, and unfortunately my recording did not work. And also my fight did not work. I had to disconnect. I started going in there to fight him, and it was just a little circle of death. And I waited 2 or 3 minutes, and it never allowed me to go into the fight. And then I quit out of the app, and I had a death. And so we don't really count those as deaths, but I still feel sort of miserable about it. And I lost 50% of my Magneto health. Then I went in, and it was an easy fight too, so it was even more disappointing just because it was with Magneto, just trivial fight. So this is Black Widow Deadly Origin. This is sort of like the mini boss. She's on node 24. This is EMP with lots of extra like shock crit, and so not too worried with Doom just because of course you know, he's not going to care about the shock at all since he's immune. Push her to an SP2, but then I drain it, so fine. I remember her SP1 gets that evade charge and basically just can't hit her while she does that. Totally get hit by the SP2 here, by the SP1. Wasn't paying attention. And so now you just go parry, let the evade counter count down and end, and then I'll attack again. Because there's no point attacking her while she has that. She'll instantly evade and then put one of the sabotage debuffs on you for pretty reasonable damage. Now she's at her SP2, but it's alright. I'm right about my SP3, and so I get to my SP3, fine, I'm going to launch it. She's at 44%, I'm at 94, so very much in control of this fight. And I blast her with this, and I'm about to do my Doom combo. I'm all set right after this. Do the medium, medium, light, 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 medium, medium, and watch what happens. I do medium, medium, and then instead of doing the light, I sort of dash back. I've had sort of weird input controls lately, and I'm not sure if it's just me making an error or if it's actually the game like not responding well to my commands. I was a little worried this would kill me just because of course it's a big SP3, but it doesn't do terrible amounts of damage. I mean, it takes about 30% of my my health, so I'm a little bit worried, but again, she's so far close to death, it's okay. I launch my SP2 and that totally kills her. So a little bit nerve-wracking just with missing that SP with eating that SP3, but it works out okay, and I managed to kill her. So I have my boost active, but I actually go to sleep now and wake up because I am out of energy, and I'm just going to wake up in time to use my boost again. So now this is actually early this next morning, which is today. And I go in and I have Colossus, and this is the one where he gains all these armor ups, and anytime you crit it, basically takes an armor up away. And it's this chitinous node where I can get bleeds every time I hit him with an armor, but of course OG Vision doesn't care at all about bleeds, so it's fine. You see the power drain does great damage, 9,000, and now that I've taken away his armor up buffs, I'm starting to crit. So again, it's a very, very easy fight with OGV. Of course, I totally control his power. I just need to, of course, hit my parries, which I'm not always great about. So get a parry there and synthesize up to my 2 bars of power, throw it, and again another 10,000 points SP2, which is great, and totally controlling his power. So OG Vision is just amazing. He's just such a powerful champion. Just, you know, a 2015 champion that's still so relevant in the game. And as a rank 3 6-star, he just hits hard enough that it makes him like really usable even in high level war. And so an easy fight, really, just nothing to that fight, and so I take him down in 53 hits. And then my last fight is against Guillotine 2099, and this is again not too hard of a node. It's explosive personality, so you just don't want to hit into her block basically. And I'm using Magneto, again very strong against robots and metal champions. Here I just sort of block the SP1. Again, I try to be more conservative in war. Probably should use more heavies here, but I don't particularly like heavy style too much, just because it's I always feel like it's risky, because you still have to wait and see if you get the parry, and then if you don't get the parry, then you can either wait too long and try to heavy, which means you miss, or if you don't get it, you try to heavy and then you get counterattacked. So here's the only really worrisome part of the fight. She just wouldn't throw her SP2, so I'm trying to bait it out. I don't want to hit her into her block, of course, because of the node, the explosive armor node, and so just sitting here, just waiting for her to throw her SB2. I'm wondering if she ever will throw it. I'm scared I'm gonna get pushed back to my wall, and then I'm just like blocking, but she finally throws it, and then everything's fine. And then I go in again. Now I only have 3 prowesses. I eat a heavy there just for good measure, and I almost eat another one. So now I'm at my SP3, and I'm pretty confident this will kill her. It's hard building up too many prowesses too, because of course with Limber you don't get quite the same amount of time you do when you're fighting in like just normal quest. So at 5 I figure I'll throw it and just see what damage it does to her. I mean, she doesn't have that much power, so I'm in no danger of pushing her too high with power, but again, Magneto's SP3 is so powerful, especially against metal champions. I kill her. So that was my 6th fight of this war. 1 disconnect, again really sad about that, but overall went really well. Yeah, against rank 5 stars, I mean the rank 3s are just so powerful that they tend to just overwhelm them, and so yeah, it was a really good war for me. I felt comfortable and confident in my fights, and it all went very well. So I hope you enjoyed this video, and I will see everyone for the next war video. And well done, RK30. You played really well. In fact, it was very close for a long time, and right at the very end we pulled out the victory, but they did not die too many times, and a great job considering that, you know, I think they're more like a Platinum 1, Platinum 2 alliance. So well done to you, and hopefully we see you again next season. So thank you for watching, everyone. Bye bye.